Have you ever felt too small? Too ordinary? Or not good enough to do something great? The story of David begins exactly there. With a young shepherd boy. Overlooked by everyone. But chosen for something extraordinary. Long ago, in the land of Israel, there was a king named Saul. At first, he followed God. But over time, he changed. He stopped listening. And his heart turned away. So God chose someone new. Not a warrior. Not a prince. But a shepherd boy. God sent the prophet Samuel to the house of a man named Jesse. One by one, Jesse brought his sons forward. Strong sons, tall sons, impressive sons. But each time, God said, "No." Then Samuel asked, "Do you have another son?" Jesse replied, "Yes, the youngest. But he's out in the fields, taking care of sheep." So they called him. And when David arrived, God said, "This is the one." And in that quiet moment, David was chosen to be king. Before the crown, there was the field. David lived a simple life. He watched over sheep. He played music. He sang songs to God. But this quiet life prepared him. When lions came, he fought them. When bears attacked, he defended his flock. No one saw it. No applause. No recognition. But this is where David became strong. One day, war came. The Israelites stood on one side. The Philistines on the other. And from the enemy camp, a giant stepped forward. His name was Goliath. He was huge, powerful, and terrifying. Every day, he challenged Israel. "Send someone to fight me." But no one moved. Fear filled the army. Then David arrived. Just a boy, bringing food to his brothers. He heard the giant. And something rose inside him. David said, "I will fight him." People laughed. "You're just a boy." But David wasn't trusting in himself. He was trusting in God. He picked up 5 smooth stones. No armor. No sword. Just a sling and faith. As Goliath moved closer, he mocked David. But David stood firm. He swung the sling, released the stone, and it struck the giant's forehead. Goliath fell. Silence. Then victory. The boy no one believed in defeated the giant. After that, everything changed. David became known. People sang about him. He became a leader, a warrior. But King Saul grew jealous. The more David succeeded, the more Saul feared him. And soon, Saul tried to kill him. David ran. He hid in caves. He lived in the wilderness, always looking over his shoulder. Yet even then, he had chances to fight back, to end Saul's life. But he didn't. He chose mercy over revenge. "I will not harm the king," he said. Even in pain, David chose what was right. Eventually, Saul died, and David became king. Not instantly, not easily, but after years of waiting and struggle. As King David led Israel, he brought unity. He brought peace. And he sought God. But even great people can fall. One day, David stayed behind. When he should have gone to battle, he saw a woman named Bathsheba. And in that moment, he made a choice that changed everything. He took what was not his, and then he tried to hide it. His actions led to pain, to betrayal, even to death. This was David's lowest point. But here, the story turns. When he was confronted, David didn't deny it. He didn't make excuses. He admitted his wrong. He was broken. And he asked for forgiveness. And God forgave him. Not because David was perfect, but because his heart returned. David's story teaches us, you don't have to be great to be chosen. Courage comes from trust. Doing what is right matters. Everyone makes mistakes. But what matters most is what you do next. David started as a shepherd. He faced giants. He faced fear. He faced failure. But through it all, he kept coming back to God. And maybe that's the greatest lesson. It's not about being perfect. It's about having a heart that keeps returning. So today, what giant are you facing? What choices are shaping your life? And when you fall, will you rise again? Because like David, your story is not finished. It's still being written.